you don't. You said you don't, but you gon' try with me. Don't you dare get paranoid, girl. Had on asteroid, plus I keep it. Don't miss. Put face on the beat, I ain't done. You feel me? Hey, bro, let this drive like a bitch, man. Carry my country cousin. Northside St. Louis, all the way down to Dallas, that's how we doing. You feel me? And on my mama told me I'm that shot. Came along, what? Castro Drive, you feel me? Bermuda Road, all that. Northside St. Louis. Right there, all 70, you feel me? I made like 70. You know what I'm saying? So every time I see that number 70, I just feel blessed. You feel me? I might even get it.
Just about set to go now. And on the hill today, Framber Valdez. What do you have on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Okay, all set to go. And now the right fielder, TJ Friedl. Strike one.
0-1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And a swing and a miss there. Packed house here at Daikin Park. And down on strikes. And one gone. Now here is Elly De La Cruz. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Elly happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
2 down, bases empty. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
2 outs, bases empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Diaz makes the catch, inning over. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the mound today, Brady Singer.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Check swing, didn't go, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. That misses, and the count's even at 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the first out.
Batting second.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Altuve.
They say you win. 1 out, bases empty.
0-1.
Out to short, De La Cruz. Gets it to first, and 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Hit in the air, left field. Fraley brings it in, and that is that. All set for the start of the inning. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Spencer Steer. Valdez back to work. Out to short, Pena. Whips it to first. And quickly one away in the second. Matt McLain, the next to hit.
Matt McLain.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. Valdez. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Santiago Espinal, the next to hit for the Reds. Tap foul at the plate.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Gets to it, on to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back here at Daikin Park, Singy. These fans are used to watching good baseball. The Astros won the AL West last season for the 4th year in a row.
Yeah, they kept the division run alive, but their streak of 7 straight appearances in the ALCS was snapped.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. 88 wins last year was enough for another Astros division title, though.
Yeah, that surprised me, Boo. Turns out the AL West was the only division with a champion that won less than 90 games.
That's not a high number, especially with teams like the Rangers and Mariners in the same division. My guess is it takes more than 88 wins to take home the division crown this year. Sends it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Isaac Paredes, the next to hit, takes outside. Next pitch is outside.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Out number 2.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Sliced hard but foul. 2 outs. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 1-2. Back here at Daikin Park, here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley. And a strike in there. Valdez, in his 6th season, he features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Jose Trevino. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
You know, Booth, every team has a hitters meeting
strikes.
pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
And that one is inside. Ground ball up the middle. Altuve handles it. On to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. Stuart Fairchild will hit next.
Fielder, Stuart Fairchild.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Yep,
That
ball
misses.
went out.
And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one just
that's
misses, and it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one is downstairs. 3-2 now. Draws the walk there. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Friedl batting for the second time, and that's strike one. And a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. 0-2 now. That one just misses.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Next one just misses. And the count is 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball. And it goes just foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him. Back here in Houston, here's Mauricio Dubon.
Left fielder, Mauricio Dubon.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Fouled off. He was late. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Got him. That K is his third of the game. Here's the rookie right fielder, Pedro Leon. Cut on and lifted in the air. Friedl makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away. Jake Myers now at the plate. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left.
No.
That right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
And another ball.
No strike.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. On the ground right side, and that's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Back here in Houston, start of the fourth. In now for the Reds, Elly De La Cruz. First pitch swinging.
You can feel the extra attention on Elly anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him looking. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Jeimer Candelario, the next to hit for the Reds. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
The Reds yet to pick up a hit here. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Strikeout number 8. Spencer Steer getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time up. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And a big swing and a miss.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command in both locations.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, still 0-2. Line drive. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down.
Now batting, second baseman, Matt McLain.
Matt McLain digs in now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And a swing and a miss. Fourth inning underway. No score.
That's outside.
Misses off the plate. 2-1. Fought off foul. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Whip number 9. And welcome back to the ballpark. And stepping in is the speedy Jeremy Pena. And that one off the outside edge. And it's even up.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Liner, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. That's towards center. Fairchild settles under this one. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Caught up now trying to get to third. And he's got no chance. He's out. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Fly to left his first time. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one. And ball one.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, got him swinging. Huge strikeout there. And now it's Christian Walker. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a miss, And he's down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Santiago Espinal. Valdez back to work. Little chopper rolls foul.
Well, these Reds definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
On the ground to the left, Pena. Tosses to first, 1 away here in the 5th. Next for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now Jose Trevino rolled out to second in his first at-bat. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Foul ball there. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. There's the strike.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Up the middle, De La Cruz. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs. And now here is Mauricio Dubon. Swings through that one, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That's a little bit low. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, that fastball drilled him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Pedro Leon up next for the Astros. Flied to right his first time. 0-1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Another 1-2. Got him. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Back here at Daikin Park. Now here is Stuart Fairchild. And that one fouled off. And that one sliced foul. And the 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Back to the top of the lineup, TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Friedl measures 5 feet 10 inches, 29 years old, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right. The tag, and he's out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
De La Cruz in the box again, takes the strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Well, we go bottom 6, and now Jake Meyers. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
And he chases that one. That's his 9th strikeout so far. So the Houston lineup turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jeremy Pena, 1 for 2. And he swings through that one.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Just missed. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Ground ball right side, and foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2 in the air, right field, and that is a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Laced down the line, base hit right field. And after grinding through that at bat, he gets the best of him.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Alexis Diaz. Check on the runner. Pena back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Pena leads off first with 1 away. Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
1 strike.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one not close. And a full count now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Got him swinging. Yordan Alvarez will hit next.
Yordan Alvarez.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2 is the count.
On the ground to short. Throws to first in time. That ends the inning. We go to the top of the seventh, and here's the first baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 60, Horace Whitley.
In there at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Altuve handles it in plenty of time to first. One up, one down. Now it's the DH, Spencer Steer.
The designated hitter, Spencer Steer.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Liner, and this could be trouble. Now it's the second baseman, Matt McLain. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Myers going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Espinal, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
The count.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And there's a foul ball. And that is that. Back here in Houston, and now the first baseman, Christian Walker. And that misses. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. Both 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Hauls it in for the out. And here is Yainer Diaz.
Yainer Diaz.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Friedl makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in Houston, now Jake Fraley. Whitley back to work. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Late with the swing there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Base hit center field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside.
Walker. They apply the tag, and the runner moves up to second.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but as increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
He's got it, and there's 2 down. TJ Friedl now at the plate.
TJ Friedl.
And that one fouled off. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. They laid it in the 8th.
Well done. Drives in the run. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Going back on this one. Way back there and gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 3-0. Jeimer Candelario, the next to hit for the Reds. Not even close there. And it's 1-0.
Now pitching for the Astros. Number 50, Taylor Scott.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Astros, Mauricio Dubon. Hard hit left side. Slings to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. At the plate, Pedro Leon.
Right fielder, Pedro Leon.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. The Reds leading by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Stays alive. Fly ball to right. Friedl. They got it for out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Next to hit, Jake Myers, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Jake Myers. Now pitching for
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Tony Santillan. He's into the game with the bases empty. Just missed. And another ball.
No strike.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
They say you win.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next
Ball
offering
3.
misses down and away. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Candelario makes the catch, and that'll do. We go to the 9th. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Spencer Steer. It's softly on the ground left side. Fires over to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Matt McLain, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 3 in this one. He was late there, strike 1. Scott, in his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Bases empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Swings through him for the K. Slider got him for strike 3. So digging in, Santiago Espinal.
Santiago Espinal.
On the ground to first, Walker. Here's the tag, and he's out. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back, bottom of the inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. On the ground, McLain. The throw to first, 1 out, bottom of the 9th. And next to hit for Houston, Jose Altuve. 1 for 3. Pitch in the dirt.
1-0.
Ball 1. Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Emilio Pagan on to try and close it out.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it hits the top of the wall. Headed for the plate. 1 run is in.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Walker swings through it for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses the first. Out number 2, and another run comes in. So it's their last chance in this one. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. And there's a ball.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Ground ball left side, but that rolls foul. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. On the move, heading back. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
And the 0-1. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
City going up, so you better